Okay, this is about branding in various way, specifically with a vanity phone number with more.biz, which is the domain name, and the equivalent telephone number 949 area code 667 and 3249, and that is based on the American dialer, the dial pad. So this is how you should brand a business. In this case, this business with more biz or with more.biz is the domain name, and it offers businesses to help them using a AI wizard improve their branding and their market exposure in various way. In addition to that, it is making videos to improve your brand. So right now I'm making a video with the webcam, as you can see, and I'm going to add to that MSN recorder, which is a screen recorder, is another video. So making videos is another way to develop your own personal or business brand. In this case, it is a business brand, and now I'm opening up my notepad and I'm going to paste it in my notepad to track what I'm doing. And this is another way of branding, because here I make record of what I've done, and I will be using that for branding. Uh, in that case, where I'm doing an audit trail of what I've done. So an auditing type of business that records every keystroke and every screenshot and multiple videos from multiple viewpoint of what I'm doing. So for this purpose, we're going to demonstrate branding in various ways. So the second way is documenting what you are doing in great details and then publishing it so people can see exactly what I'm doing, or what you are doing and what I'm doing in this case. And in this case, what I'm doing is I'm going to call AI, ChatGPT specifically, and I'm going to discuss various branding strategies. Okay, so now I'm going to take it to the next level and show you another way of branding, and this is using this hat that you can see on top here. This is a fishing hat that is branded with the same strategy. You can see that it has a logo on the brim as well as on the hat itself. Okay, with more biz, the same logo. And here's another example on the brim. One is white on black or black on white, and the other one is colored on the brim. In addition to that, it has also a mask that I'm going to demonstrate to you next. I'm going to wear this mask. This mask has also a brand on it. So I'm going to wear this hat and demonstrate to you the mask. Drop it over my nose like a mask for Corona, and show you yet another branding strategy, which is on the under under on the underbrim. Now I don't want to cover my nose and my mouth because it's easier to talk this way. But this is another idea of a branding strategy, which is the halo hat. You can see as I'm turning the brim to expose the under brim, I'm going to add to the video file name halo hat. So this is another branding strategy, halo hat, that forms a halo around the face of a person. In this case, the person is me. Of course, there is the sweatband here. This is another way of branding yourself. And then the bib. and together they form a halo around my head, which I call halo head. Now we're going to go to the next level of branding. I'm recording it also with the step recorder, which records every keystroke and every screenshot. I'm going to minimize it so it doesn't take so much real estate. And finally, and most importantly, I'm going to go to my Gmail account and search for Google Voice will expire within 30 days. And this is Google Voice is another way of branding. So I type Google Voice will expire in, and here you can see a few Google Voices that are going to expire, and I'm going to take one of them for an example. So this is 1X Strategic. So 1X Strategic is a Google Voice, a vanity, a phone number using Google Voice. I'm going to copy to the clipboard buffer and then open the notepad and insert it into the notepad. I would like also to segregate this. So I'm going to put a slash, right slash on the very top, a bunch of right slashes, then a few enters, paste the message concerning one strategic, and then add the section with a left, slash. No, I meant to say the other slash to contradict it, will be a left leaning slash. So a couple of enters and then a left leaning slash to segregate this section from the other sections. So my tasks now is to comply with Google. So I'm going to mark the email and the account name, edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, and now I'm going to navigate to another place to make an outbound call to comply with this. So first of all, I have to log it in. So I'm going to scroll down to the very bottom, click another, add another, scroll again to the very bottom, and use another. And then I'm going to paste it in here. What we are doing now is we are branding the company strategic, X strategic. Okay, so we make a telephone number that is the same as the domain name of X strategic and log into the account. I want to skip everything else for now and check the email and make sure that I deal with the outdated Gmail items. And look how long it takes, which means that the memory is congested and I need to close some of the files. So I'm going to close this Word folder. What else may take a lot of resources here? Maybe too many instances of the same browser, so let's close some of these. And each instance of the browser that's running is taking more and more resources. Okay, now I see that I have a lot of, I'm still in this account, yes, one strategic, and I have a lot of emails, outdated emails, that need to be deleted. So I'm going to delete all of them, mark them for deletion, and then this is only one that I intend to keep, is this webinar. I want to keep this one in there, then delete the rest of them. So at this point, I'm ready to go to voice and open up voice and make an outbound call to ChatGPT. So I'm going to voice and I'm going to call ChatGPT. But before that, again, I want to delete some spammies. And here's one of them. Shift, mouse click and delete, and delete. And then another one. Christopher Page from Herb Camera. Shift and delete. And delete. And now send new message. Now I want to call this ChatGPT and copy it to the clipboard. Control C to copy. And now click on it to make the outbound call. Help me keep my Google Voice number from expiring. Yes. So I just made the call to 800 ChatGPT, and I'm also recording it with multiple recordings. One recording is with the webcam, where I'm where where I'm using a Halo fishing hat. Yeah, I would like you to tell me the benefit of branding using a Halo hat. When on the brim of the Halo hat, I have published my vanity phone number to promote the personal brand of wizmore.biz. The domain name is wizmore.biz, and the phone number is 949 area code 667 3249, where the .biz, the domain name extension, is equivalent to 249. Did you get it? And also, I made a matching bib And the bib displays also a vanity phone number and a domain name, and together they form a halo around my head. The top part of the circle is the underbrim, and then the bottom part of the circle is the bib. So when I eat, it will my food that will spill down will not spill down on my shirt. It will spill down on my bib. Then I can remove the bib and wash the bib without messing my shirt. Also, it can be repurposed as a mask, like a corona mask. So I pull it up and cover my nose, and now I'm protected for corona. Also, if I want to hide my identity more and expose only my eyes, I can do that too. And when I don't want it, I just pull it down underneath my chin, and then it acts as a bib. Can you explain the idea of the halo hat? And in addition to that, I'm wearing also a sweatband on my forehead, a black sweatband with white letters of another vanity phone number and domain name. So that absorbs the sweat from my forehead, and also make sure that it doesn't that my sweat doesn't mark the hat. Instead, my sweat goes into the this is a washcloth type of sweatband that I can then wash and wear again. And it most importantly, it has the vanity phone number and the domain name also on it. So when people misappropriate my videos and copy it without permission and republish it under their name, my my domain name and phone numbers will always be embedded in the video, and they will be promoting and advertising me and my brand. In addition to that, I have another sweatband which is the same kind of sweatband, except that this one I'm going to roll it on my hand, and it spells another domain name and a vanity phone number. This domain name is thepsych.co. The domain name is thepsych.co, and its equivalent phone number is area code 843 779 and 2426. Can you repeat that? Yes, got it perfectly right. And I wrap it around my hand. So now when I film my hand doing something and I'm not filming my face, my domain name and my vanity number are still on my wrist, included and embedded in the video, which will all turn up into a hyper video link. So when people click on it on my video that I publish on YouTube or other servers, they will be ported to the website. And once they're ported to the website, I have the phone number that I'm displaying also processed by WhatsApp. So using it for WhatsApp makes it into a hyperlink on the website. So when people come to my website and want to contact me, all they need to do is double click on my WhatsApp phone number and domain name, and it will dial out, make an a outbound call from their device and inbound call into my AI, that AI receptionist that will handle the phone call and talk to them about the business. In this case, Wismore Biz is a branding company that is using an AI wizard to help businesses get more business. Exactly. And I have a brand name of USA Manuel. So monitor wellness, for example. And that is also a vanity number and an AI caller. An AI that can receive phone calls and can make outbound calls using VAPI AI. Another example is this Google Voice. The Google Voice for the vanity number one X Strategic. So X Strategic is a company that provides strategic thought about the X.com social media domain name. So, what strategy should the business use to promote themselves on X.com? And then I develop naming methodologies to record my outbound call to 800 ChatGPT. It starts with a account name, in this case, X Strategic, which spells the vanity phone number, area code 978, 728, and 3442. Can you repeat it? Perfect. And now, after that, I copied the message from Google that says that this number will expire in 30 days, and I inserted the word not. So now it reads, will not expire in 30 days. Then the video file name that I'm recording with MSN Recorder Max is another way to brand it by inundating YouTube and the other social media with videos about what I'm doing, in addition to the webcam video in which I'm recording my face with my sweatband that is branded and my halo hat that is also branded. That's right. And what is the file name as far as will not expire in 30 days? Can you repeat that? And it also makes it easy for a chatbot because I'm having the chatbot grab the message that Google already sent me, which is your Google Voice number will expire in 30 days, and I will have the AI chatbot insert the word not. So now the file name reads will not expire in 30 days. Then my video dash date, which is 25 10 31. 25 represents the year, 10 represents October, and 31 represents the last day of October, the 31st day. Then a dash, and then the time in military style 12 22 30.mpeg. So 12 represents the time of the day, 12 o'clock, and 22 minutes and 30 seconds, and that MPEG tells you that this is a video type of file. And finally, the end of the file name contains the telephone number that I'm calling you now, which is 800 ChatGPT, to tell myself what did I do while I made the outbound call. Not only that, it is constant. In other words, Google send me the alert every time, every 60 days, that the number will expire. So it is easy for a chatbot to look for the email in which it says will expire, grab the statement and edit it instead of having to create anything else. So it is a constant procedure that is easy to program. That's right. And then I insert a prefix that includes the path to my Google Voice 1 folder. C colon backslash users backslash name backslash documents and backslash Google Voice 1 is a constant folder that contains all my messages to to describe the outbound call that I'm making now to ChatGPT, and then I take it and I save it in the folder on the local hard drive. And then I saved it locally, and after saving it locally, I go back to my notepad and I insert the letter X and space in front of the file name, telling me that it has been saved locally. At this point, I'm going to go to the browser and navigate the browser to the Google Drive. So I click the Google Apps on the waffle and then click on the Drive icon to trigger the Drive dialog box. Right, and now that the Google Drive home, Google Drive dialog box appears, I click the new folder, the plus new folder button. I made the mistake actually. I wanted to click the plus sign and not the new folder. So I click the plus sign and then I click the folder upload button. Ex- ex- yeah, and the next step, I pasted the string that contains the Google Voice 1 subfolder, a backslash separator, and a file name. But actually, I need only the folder. Since I'm going to upload the entire folder, I mark the rest of the file name for deletion and click the delete button to delete it. Yes, and it is also a constant methodology and a constant algorithm for the AI chatbot to automate. So I'm preparing the entire algorithm to be automated by AI. Exactly, very consistent and very systematic. Then on the upload option, always I will have it select always keep both folders, and I click upload to repeat it, and then I'm going to open the expand the browser to see that has been 75 files. 75 files have been opened, so I go back to my notepad and add a carriage return after the file name and type the letter 75 of 75, meaning that Google uploaded 75 folders in the Google Voice 1 subfolder. In addition to that, the audit trail, in addition to having two videos, one the webcam video and another one the screen recorder video, I'm also recording with MSN, with the Microsoft Step Recorder, problem step recorder.txt, which produces the dialog box step recorder recording now. And right now I'm going to click the stop and review button to keep it from being excessively long. No, I stopped the recording not to keep it concise, but to keep it short. Short and concise, I should say, yes. And then I save it locally to the hard drive by clicking the save button and waiting for it to prompt me for a file name. Yes, except that I have to navigate first to the proper subfolder, which is psar.exe1. So I'm clicking on the document subfolder, and then I'm going to navigate to the letter psar.exe1. Exactly. So I came to the right subfolder psar.exe1, and then I took the first file name and I overwritten one part of it from the previous session with a new session that starts with one X strategic. And then I delete the old path that is no longer relevant from the previous session when I saved it to the another subfolder. Now I want to save it to the psar.exe1 subfolder. But before that, I need to update some details concerning the date and time. So today is October 31, so I upgrade the October 30 from the previous file name to 31. And then I trim, after the year 2025, I trim the version number because this is going to be my first version today. And I started about 12:30 p.m. So I'm writing the start time, and the day of the week is capital F dot R dot abbreviation for Friday, and then the time of the day was 12:30, which is at 12 o'clock and 30 minutes at p.m. Was the start, and then I put the current time, which is 12:58 p.m. So I put 12:58. So I changed the colon to a period because colon is not allowed in Microsoft Windows 11 file names. And I want to embed it as a prefix to the file name. So I date it and I time it. Not yet, because first of all, I want to copy to the clipboard buffer. So I retain the file name with the prefix of psar.txt, a separator of a backslash, and a suffix of the file name. Now that I have it in memory, I can click the save button and save it. Click the review additional details to see what was the last step, was step number 173. And then I can start a new recording. Then I can go to my notepad again and paste this file. Yes, and now I save the file. This is a zip type of file, and I pasted from the clipboard into my notepad the new file name, and I prefixed it with an X and a space to know that I've saved it locally on the local hard drive. So then I go to my notepad and I select file and save again. So I have another copy with the new zip type of folder. Finally, I'm going to save it in its unique subfolder that I made just for this one account, which is File, Save As. And now I want to navigate on the document subfolder to find the folder that starts with 1XST, 1 open parentheses, XST close parentheses. So I have to navigate to the letter 1 or to the digit 1, which is the prefix to this account, down my documents folder file list. Yeah, so now I found the folder that is called 1 open parenthesis XST, like in X strategic, close parenthesis after the T, and then the rest of the word strategic. RATEGIC, an @ sign to show me that that has a Gmail, that this is the Gmail account. And finally is the vanity phone number, area code 978 728 3442. Yes, so I open the file and then I mark the path and select Control C to copy to the clipboard buffer. Go down to the file name colon input field and then go Control V to paste it. Yes, and then I inserted the path in front of the file name and followed it with a backslash separator, and then the suffix is the file name itself, and now I got a string that contains both the path, the separator, and the file name. Yes, I copy to the clipboard buffer before I save it, and then I click the save button to save it to that specific subfolder. And now that I saved it, I'm going to paste it into my notes again with Control V and mark it with a prefix of X and space, namely, I saved it to the local hard drive. At this point, I'm ready to conclude it by uploading it to the Google Drive. So it will be not only on the local hard drive, but also on the cloud. So I click the plus sign on plus new. Exactly. So I pasted the entire string on the folder input field, and then I mark the file name for deletion. So what remains is the path to the folder 1X strategic. And then I look at the end to see the 303 have been uploaded. So I go back to my notes and enter that. So I know that it has been uploaded to Google Drive. It's on the cloud. 3 of 3. And enter, and then file save again. Did you get it? In so doing, I saved both files on the local hard drive and also on the cloud, plus the zip file, the psr.exe, I saved on the local drive. In so doing, I complied with Google, and now I'm going to go back to my Gmail account to delete the message from Google saying that your Google Voice number will expire in 30 days because I made an outbound call and I complied with a Google requirement. Did you get it? Now I have another account to deal with, so I'm going to go to my notepad and start another section in my notepad and mark it with an open, with a less than sign, a bunch of less than signs. Paste the message. And then delete extra irrelevant information. Finally, segregate it with a greater than sign to set it apart from the rest of my notes in this notepad. Then I mark the account name X strategy trade, edit, copy to the clipboard buffer, and then navigate to another place where I'm going to make an outbound crawl. In this case, I want to open up and navigate to the end and add another account. Scroll all the way to the end and use another account. Then paste the new account, then Control V and select it. Go next, and then for this password, next. Finally, here I want to skip all the irrelevant stuff and then get into the Gmail account. I'm going to press the waffle and select Gmail and check the messages and delete some spammies or some outdated email messages. Let me go also to my notepad here. I want to move it a little bit to the left so it's kind of separate for the rest of it. So now I'm trying to navigate, and there's some problem that it takes so long. So I may have to repeat it with another instance of the browser. Let's see if I can go to another instance of the browser. Let's see, maybe that will be a little faster. I want to make sure that I'm still in the right. So what account am I in now? One strategic. Let's see, what account am I in here? X strategy trade is where I want to be. And here I see that I have a bunch of spammies, so I want to delete the spammies. So shift on the first one. Infinite business, childcare. And delete all these spammies here. Delete. And delete. I want to go and get rid of all the spammies. Here's another spammy. Shift. And delete. And delete again, confirm. Then go to these 11, all of which are spammies. Shift and delete the first one. Scroll to the very end. Suspected spam. Shift and delete. Deleted all of them. Finally, I want to go to the Gmail account and check the emails and delete all the relevant emails. And I can see that I got a lot of spammy voicemails. I'm going to go all the way to the bottom there and delete all of them. Now that it is empty, 20% or 15 gig, what is 6 new promotions here? promotions. I don't know what these promotions are all about. Reader, never right. And you're trying writing, going Google I/O Connect, Miami, all kinds of old messages that need to be deleted and old promotions. So delete all of them. Now that I deleted everything, I can go back to the waffle and navigate to voice. Of course, I want to make an outbound call to ChatGPT. I want to click the calls button here, select the ChatGPT, and make an outbound call as I'm verifying the account. Hi, I'm ChatGPT. Help me dealing with my vanity phone number and domain name xstrategy.trade. Xstrategy.trade. Did you get it? Can you hear me? Hi, it's ChatGPT. This call may be reviewed for safety. How can I help? Help me with xstrategy.trade. It sounds like you might want to talk about an exit strategy. Could you clarify what you're referring to? Yes, not exit, it is the letter X, like x.com. X, and then the word, strategy, and then the word dot trade, like trading securities. Exactly. How can I develop it for people that write trading strategies and advertise them or promote them on x.com? Develop a strategy that will help brand it and will help promote the brand X Strategy Trade for traders and also for marketeers and strategy developers. Yes, I have to explain to you what is a strategy. A trading strategy is an automated method to trade securities automatically without human intervention. It can buy and sell securities such as cryptocurrency and so on on its own, and it is also a method of devising what way can I further develop a brand. So it has two meaning. The word strategy, when it comes to trade, like X strategy trade, is developing automated trading algorithms that are called strategies, publishing them on a website and enabling other people to either acquire them or rent them or just use them for free to back test them and to see how much money they make. Exactly. I have to develop a community that where I can give webinars and discuss it, or rather repurpose my webinar. I'm already teaching about it at the University of Miami. So I want to repurpose it and expose people that are not registered as students at the university so they can also benefit from my lecture and learn how to use trading strategies. Right, that's what I'm going to do. So what do you think? What do you think is the best strategy to develop it and especially brand it? That's right. That is a good idea, and I'm going to teach seminars and publish videos to rank high on the search engines. Publish the videos like we speak now. As we speak, I'm recording multiple videos. For example, using MSN Recorder, I record the screens, and also using the camera software, I record the screen image on MSN Recorder Max. And finally, I use also Pessar Problem Step Recorder to record every keystroke and every screenshot. Yeah, and also sharing the files. I'm going to save Right now I'm saving the psar.exe output file to a folder that is called psar.exe1, and then I will share it with the AI chatbot, so the AI chatbot can be trained and remember what I'm doing and this methodology about using problem step recorder to record every screenshot and every keystroke for training purposes. And now I overwritten an old psar.exe folder so I can just use the format and repeat it, and some of the parts are the same, like the date, the day of the week is Friday, the time of the day. The only thing that changed since I've used it last time was the time of the day, and now it is 1:23 p.m. So I'm writing 1.23 because colons are not allowed. 1.23 p.m. Then the ZP abbreviation that I know that this is a zip format, followed by a file name that contains the words will not expire in 30 days, my video file name, and also the notes about Halo Hat and 800 ChatGPT, which is your phone number that I'm included in the file name. Yeah, I know, but Google seemed to be accepting it as an outbound call, so, and that is my main concern. Also, I like to talk to you. Yeah, I made the mistake before when I saved it. I didn't insert properly the separator, the slash between the file name and the path. So instead of saving it in the proper folder, it saved it in the, I think it saved it in the document or some other folder. So I'm going to paste the file name that I retained. Oh, it saved it in the psar.exe. I don't know, I have to review it. But before I continue, I want to start a new recording, if I can, and step recorder replies with not responding, which you see the problem in problem step recording not operating well. This is why I need to make an additional video with a screen recorder. Yeah, right now I clicked on save as and it is not responding. And now that it responded, I tried to paste in the path, but it keeps in an infinite loop, giving me the hourglass. So there is a problem with step recorder that I may have to deal with. I have to maybe cancel it and see if it is crashing or what's happening exactly. Yeah, Microsoft is already putting a message that it is going to discontinue it. So I suppose that that is the problem, that it didn't work properly, and so Microsoft wants to discontinue it. Yeah, I'm afraid that it is my mistake that I didn't. I waited too long, and there are too many. The file became too large, and this laptop is struggling to keep it going. So yeah, exactly. So in the meantime, I'm going to navigate to my documents subfolder and then scroll down to the words X strategy to find the folder that is dedicated to this specific account, which is xstrategy.trade. So I want to navigate down to the letter X, or better said, open parentheses X. Yeah, so now I got into that file and I control C, copy to the clipboard buffer, then go back to the file name field and insert it as a prefix followed by a backslash to separate it from the file name. And now I mark the entire string and copy it to the clipboard buffer before I save it. And then I save it, and I can now see whether I can paste it into my notepad. Control V to paste it into my notepad, a couple of enters, and then I mark an X in front of it, an X and a space as a prefix to know that I saved it. As I'm doing all of that, my psar.exe is still not exactly ready, but I'm trying to start a new recording and hope that it will work. Yeah, I got it to work. I got it to work, and now it says step recorder recording now. And now I'm trying to upload this special folder to the Google Drive, so I have it on the cloud also. And finally, I'm blowing it up to see that it says 3 of 3. So I'm going to go back to my notepad to enter a brand new line immediately after the file name, and then enter the word, and then type in the word 3 of 3. So I know that I uploaded it to the cloud to Google Drive, and Google Drive saved 3 of the 3 folders, and then I saved the notepad again, and in so doing, I finished complying with the Google requirement to make an outbound call. So I'm going to go back to my email from Google to delete the message that says that this number will expire due to inactivity. within 30 days. So I'm deleting it, and that concludes my work with this one number. Then I go to the next Google Voice number that still has an issue, and this one is another number. So I'm going to copy a portion of it to my clipboard buffer with Control C, and then navigate back to my notepad and start a new section at the top of the notepad. And more importantly, I'm preparing it for a Google chat and an AI chatbot to automate it. So I want the AI chatbot to mark it and then scan it and read the file and know to go to the very top of the file and then find the segregated area and the specific Google account name that has to be, for which the Google Voice has to be making an outbound call. So in this case, it is the account name is a co-algorand. Yeah, now I'm trying to log into this new account and click use another account, and then paste this account into my email or phone and dialog box, then click next, and then I'm going to enter the password and click next again to log into co-algorand. Now help me with this co-algorand, which is a cryptocurrency, which is the theme of this vanity phone number and domain name. Yes. What is the stock market value trend of Algorand these days? Yeah, I need to and then I went to the Google Voice account, and I'm going to copy the name of the account, which is co-algorand, meaning collaborate on Algorand. I copied it and I pasted it in my notes, and that is going to be the basis of the file name. Now I'm going to insert an open parenthesis and before the C and a close parenthesis after the A. So it marks the area code. And then I'm copying the message that Google gave me. The number will expire in 30 days. Edit, copy, and paste it immediately after the @ with Control V. And I insert the word, I edit the statement that Google made that it will expire in 30 days, and I insert the word not, meaning that it will not expire in 30 days because I'm making an outbound call to ChatGPT. Exactly. And I also include in the file name the account, the phone number, area code 262 546 7263. Can you repeat the vanity phone number? That's right. And what does it spell? What's the domain name? No, it spells the words co algorand. Spell the domain name. Co is CO, and then the words algorand concatenated together. Then I go to the account and I see that it has some spams that I need to delete. So first I'm going to go to the voicemail and mark the spam, the first spam, with shift mouse click all the way to the last spam, shift mouse click, and in so doing I marked all four of them. Then I click the delete button and delete all of them. So I got rid of them. Then I go back to the messages and select the first one with shift mouse click all the way to the last one, mark all of them and delete all of them. So now I want to let me summarize. Step recorder gave me trouble before, so I want to cut it short and press the stop and review button and hope that the stopping and reviewing will work well, and then I can click the save button and the save will work well. And then I paste the file name again. Then I want to navigate to documents and I want to navigate specifically to pesar.txt. The pesar.txt folder is under the letter P, way down in the list of file name in the document subfolder. Yeah, yeah, but for some reason I cannot find it so easily, so that is a problem right now. I have to navigate to the letter P. Thank you, I finally found it, and now I'm trimming it to exclude the part that I do not need. I manage also to press the mouse twice, and so I got a string that is too redundant. I have to delete parts of it and to keep only the relevant part. Right, and now I have to add just the current time, which is 1:42 p.m. So I insert 1.42 p.m. And then I want to put the prefix of the pesar.txt subfolder. So I copy to the clipboard buffer, insert it into my file name field, and follow it by a backslash. So it separates it from the file name. Exactly, and I scrolled up to see that was step 103 as I'm starting a new recording, and then I go down to my notepad to paste the new file. This is going to be a zip type of file. Finally, I need to delete some spammies that I got messages that I don't need from spammies. I got rid of that. And then all I need to do is make an outbound call to ChatGPT to comply with the Google requirement so the number will not expire within 30 days. Did you get it? So I navigate. Right, and so I navigated to the Google Voice and I looked at the top of the list of the outbound calls and I found that there is an item at the very top that is called Sunoda's favorite corner. And it was it was an outbound call on August 28th at 4 p.m. Do you have any idea what that is? Tsunoda favorite corner? When I click it, it displays the phone number of ChatGPT saying main 800 242 800 8478. Did you get it?
Hi, I'm ChatGPT, an AI assistant. Just so you know, our conversation may be reviewed for safety. By continuing this call, you agree to OpenAI's terms and privacy policy. So, how can I help you today?
Help me with my uh, domain name. So, with my domain name, coalgorand.ai, and it's matching vanity number, area code 262 546 7263.
To find a matching identity number,
No. It is 727263. Remember, the name is Co Algorand. So the word rand is 7263. Did you get it? So repeat it. Okay, I'm almost done. So just, yeah, can you put it over somewhere? No, you have to fit it in here. Just a second, let me take the bottles out. Then you can shove it right in there. Thank you, that is perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now I'm going to go to cloud or to drive and upload it to drive. Plus, folder upload, delete everything to the right of the backslash that is no longer needed. So I have only the path to the account, I want, which is what I want to upload. And click the upload button and click the keep both folders. Then go full screen to see that three of three were uploaded. So I'm going to go down to my notes and put in three of three, three of three. And then I need to upload the first one, which was saved locally already. Edit, copy, file, save as. Just want to make sure that I saved it. I think that I saved it, but just to be sure, I'm going to save it again. Yes, I want to replace it. Then I want to make it smaller. Click the upload button and the folder upload. Now upload this folder to the Google Drive. Enter, enter, and upload. Make it full screen. I can easily read what's going on with Google Voice there. Want to select keep both and upload. Then look 75, 1 of 75 75 watt of 75. Then can stop the shower again. Stop the shower and save it. I'll give it another extension. Take the previous one, give it a subscript of A, update it time to 153, then capture the path to pshart.txt and paste it as a prefix at the beginning, Control V and backslash. Look at the number of steps, 82, and finally start the new one and paste the new file at the very end there. Now I'm ready to wrap it up. I finished with the account. I'm going back to the Gmail and delete it. How many more left there? I don't know, but that's too many. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's so many, only 9 more. At this point, I'm ready to wrap it up. So I'm going to go to the camera software and stop the recording and check it out.